In the sprawling empire of Rome, a philosophy echoed not in grand forums or eloquent speeches, but in the sweat-drenched dust of the training grounds. It was a simple, brutal truth. The Romans didn't talk about greatness, they trained for it. This wasn't just a motto, it was the very bedrock upon which legends were forged. Imagine a young legionary far from the cheering crowds of the Colosseum. His world isn't one of applause or recognition. It's the biting cold of dawn, the unforgiving weight of the shield, the sting of sweat in his eyes. Day after day, he swings his gladius, perfecting a single thrust, a single parry. He isn't seeking validation from a general or praise from his peers. He is in a silent, relentless war with the man he was yesterday. His opponent is his own weakness, his own fatigue, his own desire to quit. Every Roman warrior proved his worth through sweat, not speech. This is where the real battles were won, long before the enemy was ever in sight. Legends were built when no one was watching. Think about that. We live in an age of constant broadcast, where every minor achievement is announced, every goal is declared. The Romans understood a different kind of power. They knew that true strength is cultivated in silence, not in the spotlight. It's in the countless hours of grueling practice, the lonely discipline, the quiet commitment to a standard that no one else can see. While others were busy crafting impressive words, the Roman was busy crafting an unbreakable will. The clanging of steel against steel was his anthem, the ache in his muscles his reward. The true masters of Rome, the centurions, the gladiators, the Stoic philosophers, they didn't chase motivation. They understood that motivation is a fleeting, unreliable guest. It comes and goes like the tide. What they chased was something far more powerful: consistency and improvement. They weren't waiting for a surge of inspiration to pick up their sword or their stylus. They showed up every single day, regardless of how they felt. They knew that the secret to extraordinary results wasn't a moment of genius, but a lifetime of disciplined habit. It was the relentless daily grind that separated the amateur from the master, the forgotten from the legendary. In a city as loud and chaotic as Rome, filled with political intrigue and the roar of the masses, these masters learned to do one thing exceptionally well. They ignored the noise, the gossip, the critics, the distractions. It was all just static. Their focus was a laser beam locked onto a single target: progress. While others were debating strategies and talking about their grand ambitions, the true builders of the empire were executing plans. They were laying the bricks, marching the miles, and winning the skirmishes. They understood that talk is cheap, but action, consistent, focused action, is priceless. It's the currency of legacy. Eventually, their discipline became their identity. A legionary wasn't just a man who fought, he was the embodiment of Roman discipline. A Stoic wasn't just a man who thought, he was the personification of Roman resilience. Their actions defined them so completely that words became unnecessary. Generations to come wouldn't remember their speeches or their boasts. They would remember their strength, their aqueducts, their roads, their empire. They would remember the fruits of their labor, the undeniable evidence of their training. Their deeds echoed through eternity long after their voices had faded. The ancient wisdom is a direct challenge to us today. In our world, it's easy to get lost in the talking, the planning, the dreaming. We articulate our goals on social media. We discuss our plans with friends. We consume endless content on how to be better. But the Roman way reminds us of a harsher, more effective path. Don't just talk about the life you want to build. Don't just announce the person you want to become. Train for it. Let your alarm clock be the horn call to battle. Let your workout be your training ground. Let your daily work be the construction of your own personal empire. Let the sweat be your testament and the results be your declaration. Train in silence. Train with relentless consistency. Train until your actions are so loud that your dreams have no choice but to speak for you. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Roman power. If you are ready to stop talking and start training, subscribe to Journey to Next Level for your daily dose of Roman motivation and Stoic power stories. Forge your legend. We'll see you in the next one.